Hi, today I'm going to be telling you why you should go to community college, and do not let anyone tell you that if you go to community college that, you're not as smart as someone that just chooses to go straight to university or anything like that. All that is just wrong. It's a bunch of negativity, and more than likely that type of person, I'm not even going to talk about them, but let's focus on you. Go to community college first. Okay, so I will always promote education, even though that I feel like the education system can be a lot better all the way from elementary to college. I feel like it can be a lot better, but I'll still always promote getting your education. A little bit of background about me: I did start off at like a four-year university, but then I was like, the financial aid issues and stuff like that, I couldn't continue there because my mom would have to take out a big loan for 4 years straight, and I was like, Mom, I'm not putting you through that. Like, this school ain't worth it. And plus, I didn't really like the environment anyway, so I was ready to dip. So I was like, I'll just come back and figure something else out. And she was like, maybe you should try community college and then transfer. Not even gonna lie, in my head, it's not that I had like any like internal judgments about people who go to community college, because that was my plan, to go to community college before I even left New Jersey. So anyway, it was just in my head. I felt like once people found out that I was going to community college, they were going to be like, why are you going there? And like having all their little negative things to say. So it was more so me worrying about what other people think instead of what I wanted to do. You're still progressing if you're in community college. I don't want anybody to feel like they're not doing anything. Oh, like, say it proudly: I go to community college, or I go to a trade school. You don't have to be like, oh, I go to community college, and put your head down and things like that. Lift your head up, put your shoulders back, and say it proudly, because it's still an accomplishment, and you're still doing something and furthering your life, and trying to get somewhere. So don't ever try to downplay yourself in front of other people because you think they're about to say something negative. And even if they do, ignore them. You know where they stand in your life. They should be supporting you. I actually felt like community college was a lot better than the school I'm at now. Like, the education I got at the community college, and the teachers there, I mean, of course there were some that were bothersome, but the teachers there like really seem to care more than they do where I'm at now. And I don't want to just like keep bashing the school I'm at now, because there's a whole lot of schools and universities where teachers just don't care. So I don't want to keep comparing the two, but I mean, honestly, that's what it is. I felt like I learned more there. The teachers seem to care more at community college. The class sizes are smaller, so if you like that more so focused attention from a teacher, or you need that type of one-on-one more so interaction, I would definitely recommend it for that. Also, hello, we're going through a pandemic right now, and honestly, I know some schools are trying to open back up like in the fall, but until then, I would suggest going to community college, because it's kind of no point of being on campus and spending all of that money trying to, the residential life and everything else, and you're going to school online. Also, of course, the cost of college is ridiculous. Joe Biden, if you're listening to this, please cancel all of the student loans. What they say, 50,000? Cancel all that 50,000. I need that. Actually, I don't, but people need that 50,000 to be canceled. So I'm blessed to be in a situation where my debt isn't that high. Thank God, nowhere near that high. But hey, I'm all about helping other people. If it helps them, cancel it. It'll help me too. So yeah, back to cost. I went on a rant because I started thinking about student loan debt being canceled, and I know that'd be a blessing for me and a whole lot of other people. But so the cost is, of course, a lot cheaper to go to community college. A lot cheaper. I know some people's like home situations aren't the best. Like, you might be in a toxic environment at home, and you just really just want to dip and go live on campus and go to a different school, out of state, in state, no matter. And you probably like, I don't want to go to community college, because that means I'll have to, more than likely stay home with my parents or whoever you live with. So in that situation, I'm not saying like, hey, stay in a toxic environment because you'll save money. I'm not saying that. But if you are able to, you know, stay at home, there's nothing wrong with, I don't know what's going on with the world, and we're so focused on moving out so fast and struggling, and if you're not struggling, then you're not doing anything. Like, don't make yourself purposefully struggle if you don't have to. Why? Save up your money if you can. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, yeah, so if you are able to, your home environment is good and all that stuff, or if you have like, even if you did move out and have a roommate, go to community college. I was able to go for free pretty much because of, you know, financial things and stuff like that, and the Pell Grant covered everything. And also I got a refund, so basically getting paid to go to school if you are able to qualify for the Pell Grant, because the classes are so cheap. Did not have to come out of pocket for books or anything like that. Also, I was able to save up and get a car while I was in community college, and just straight off the strength of the refund money. I mean, of course I didn't get it like that first semester, but like I saved up money and I was working part-time here and there, so I was able to get a used car, paid it off, and didn't have any payments, and I went that route. So you basically get paid depending on your situation, because I know not everybody qualifies for the Pell Grant, but you basically get paid to go to school as long as you keep your grades up and you don't do too many withdrawals and things. Also, even if you don't want to like transfer, you might not want to transfer and go to a university or get a bachelor's. You might just want your associates, which is fine. I'll say it again, you might just want your associates, which is fine. I know some people are like, no, you should motivate people to go get their bachelor's. Honestly, all I wanted was my associates, really. But I was like, all right, I might as well. After I did the 2 years, I was like, I might as well just do this last 2 years, push through, and come out with my bachelor's. But if that's really all you want, who am I to tell you otherwise? So unless you really go into a field, of course, if you're going into a field that you need to have your bachelor's or then have your master's, or, you know, at least have your bachelor's, take note of that. Don't just, you know, go get your associates and then you might be stuck because all you have is your associates and you're in a field that you really need your bachelor's in. You know, be wise about it. But if you're doing something where all you really need is your associates, then that's fine. If you don't even want to transfer to a 4-year and you just want to go and like get a trade or a certificate or a license for whatever, that is perfectly fine as well. To be honest, if I had the guts, I probably would have went in like into plumbing or like electrician, an auto mechanic. Like if I had I probably would have went that direction, only because there's so many people, so many jobs like that available, and people aren't really going to school for that, and they pay well, so why not? And you really don't have to be in school for that long either. Shoot. So anyway, if that's your interest, you got it good, because I wish it could be me. I'm just here to encourage you that you don't have to go the traditional route. Trust me, I did not want to go the traditional route. Yeah, so I think that is it for like the reasons why you should go. If I forget anything, then I'll try to make a part 2. If you like this video, then go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about community college. I know it's still, unfortunately, a bad stigma around it as a whole, and I really wish it wasn't, because it can really open a lot of doors going there first and then transferring, or just going there and being done with it, whatever you want to do. So yeah, that's it for this video. Hope you have a good day. Bye.